train wreck of a Hellcat that has more miles than any Hellcat I've personally seen, because let's be real here, most Hellcats don't make it to 100,000 miles because people tend to crash them right before they get to that point. So we're gonna add more power and traction and see what happens. We're gonna show you the process to give the Hellcat an additional 120 horsepower, start to finish.
Those damn hooligans doing those peel outs.
Who the hell is this? Who is this guy?
You are the first black man in the shop.
Yo, what's up everybody? It's Stefan here from Mod to Fame, and your boy is here in Massachusetts to start on a pretty cool video, man. I'm collaborating with one of the big YouTubers that a lot of you know, love, or hate, whatever you want to say. Anyway, on my way to go help him out. You guys see it, made the trip in the X7. Anyway, let's jump into it. Let's go. Can I just say that Massachusetts, you guys, roads are terrible and they are covered in salt, even when it's not raining or snowing. I know you guys get a lot of salt, cool, but this car, I left New Jersey spick and absolutely span. It was spotless, and now, thank goodness though for ceramic coat, because the salt with any little bit of water was just falling off of the car. If you notice, it still looks pretty clean, even though I drove in salt for hours once I reached Massachusetts. And here we are, man. We just rolled up to the shop. Look at that. Nice Rivian. Nicely tinted out, lights tinted out. It looks nice. Of course, it's salty and dirty. People don't know these Sequoias have cult-like followings. And it looks like a Tesla with blown airbags. I wonder where the hell we could be.
We've come under fire
Yes.
as of late.
Right.
And that fire was a result of not having enough of an African-American presence.
Ship.
We've had lots of people from the Caucasus Mountain region. That's a real thing. So we took those things into consideration. And over the last year, we've had multiple African-American people on the channel. We've had Demonology.
Yep.
He was on the channel. It was a video call. He wasn't here in person. We've had Eric E-Vapors. It was.
That's it. That's the whole list.
That was it. That's going to change today, because we're working with a Hellcat, and Hellcats have a very diverse past. So we decided to find someone that could help us with said Hellcat, who is also a person of color.
Who the hell is this? Who is this guy? What's going on, brother, man? How are you?
Listen, I want to say something right now.
Say it right now.
This is a big deal.
That's a big deal.
You are the first black man in the shop.
That's a lie.
African-American gentleman in the shop besides myself. How's it feel?
You're lying.
I'm dead serious.
You gotta have a delivery guy. You know, I knew you had this Hellcat.
Yes.
So I jumped on the road
Yep.
to come see what we can do.
Did you see the video? on the
Yes,
Hellcat?
that's why I'm here, because you lost to a Subaru. That hurt my feelings.
Yes.
Oh, well.
Okay.
That hurt my feelings.
We got the Hellcat, 115,000 miles. We did a lot of miles, right? There's no shortage of power in this car. What we wanted to do was give it more power.
We gotta address some things first. That being said, what I hope to do, man, what I came up here to do,
Yeah.
we got a pulley
Yeah.
from our friends at ZPE Grip Tech. We got a tuner
Yeah.
from Diablo Sport. We're gonna have the cartoon pulley. We got Demon injectors.
I got the injectors.
Okay.
I have the
belt.
I have the belt. I have the thermostat.
The green belt, thermostat, 2309.
Yep.
Spark plug. So basically, that's all this car needs
Okay.
to be able to go nines.
All right, Stefan, what's going on over here?
All right, guys. So what I'm doing right now is using the Diablo Sport tuner to pull the base file or the stock file. Once I'm done pulling this stock file, what I'll be able to do is send that to the tuner. He will then be able to build a custom file, send it back to me, and then I'll be able to upload it via the Diablo Sport. So we're gonna do all the tuning of this vehicle on Diablo Sport. For me, I like it because it's kind of easy to use. I don't need a separate laptop. I can just take this when I'm done tuning, throw it in a glove box or throw it in the armrest, and then that's it. It's always with me. So there we go.
Like Jesus.
That was very good.
Okay, what are you working on right now? You putting the spark plugs in finally?
Plugs going in.
What are the gaps at?
30.
Did you check the gaps?
Yes, I did.
John has strong legs.
I say that all the time. People don't realize these cars are like Lego blocks.
Easy to work on.
Super easy to work
Actually,
on.
even easier than the Corvette. The Corvette has these fenders that come out to here on each side. You know, you have one. You know.
Wide body, but I don't got a wide body. You got a Z06.
Or even narrow body.
I have a C5. C5s did not come.
Oh,
you.
What's that like?
Fuck you.
All right, so I have the bolts out. The throttle body you said may or may not have to come off?
It does not. You just got to disconnect it. You did. You disconnected it already.
I did. This is disconnected.
Yeah, so you got to pull this pin out. You got to pull this out right here.
I got that already, the tool for that. Yeah.
Yep. We got to pull the belt off. We have to disconnect this sensor back here, this map sensor. Which I'm going to see if I can reach. I don't have a pick to pull out the little red part.
Okay, I got a hook or a pick.
Okay, cool.
And then, so I'm gonna take a video of this. Actually, the video's right there. Look at this. Look at the way it's routed.
So really, we don't have to worry about it because all we're gonna do is move this out the way and make sure that you don't let the rest of them come off.
So I want to see when this comes into play. When this
Once we get the
$100 tool, by the way, this is $100. I'm cheap. So I was looking up ways on the internet to get this done cheaper and easier.
there are ways.
Are there ways?
Yeah.
Why don't you tell me?
Because you could f it up. And it's not worth it.
Of course.
It's not worth f***ing up the snout on the blower. And then now you're screwed. So right now we're gonna pick up a lot of power, right? These cars usually dyno about 640.
Yep.
We should be able to dyno about 750 to 760 on 93.
Yeah.
So you're gonna pick up 120 horsepower wheel.
Look up there real quick. Ready? Look at that.
We saw it already,
I
bro.
want you to zoom in
We saw. Oh, you want me to zoom in on it?
on the wide body. See, that's the wide one. See over there?
Oh, this guy. This guy, bro. The blower. This sensor right here. This sensor, and that sensor all see boost, right?
Yep.
These two see boost right before it goes into the engine, after the cooling bricks.
Okay.
This sensor sees boost before it goes into the cooling bricks, right? So this is the only one that sees vacuum. So a lot of trouble that happens a lot of times, these cars, when they start to make a lot of boost, problem is it's not seeing the right, these sensors all have to measure up. You would know about this stuff, like the calculations and all that stuff.
What are you insinuating?
What is that? What about me?
Yeah, what about Rich?
But they all talk to
He
one
wears
another.
glasses. What about me? Yeah.
So a lot of times people be like, oh, my throttle body failed, or I'm getting a throttle body light. And they always think it's the throttle body. But 90% of the time, it's the fact that the sensors aren't scaled correctly.
Gotcha.
After you modify.
So you have to change all the sensors to read the proper boost pressure.
Exactly.
I gotcha. You either have like
To read the proper
one bar,
vacuum.
1.5 bar. Yep.
Exactly. If the computer sees anything different, it's gonna go into a
gonna
limp
pull
mode and throw a throttle body light.
Gotcha.
Come on, John.
I know. We did it. Where's the subway cup?
Put it this way. Tuck it up this way. That's good.
Tuck it in there.
Eat fresh.
Well worth it. So on your car, right? You have an intake manifold and two. Where are your turbos mounted?
Mid-mounted. So they are at the bottom of the headers.
Look at you! Look at those delicate hands doing that. Look at them go. Yeah.
I should call her.
Yeah, you should definitely call her. Hey, break the seal.
Help them.
John's
Please help me.
call for help. There we go.
Yeah, I'll take care of it for you.
Thank you, John.
Wow, that oil catch can was not working.
It was probably full.
Look at all this. Yeah, that's you know what?
It's
It
probably full.
probably is.
Yeah.
Probably full.
But let me see.
Oh, how these gaskets look? What is that?
No.
That's a piece of Trident gum.
I tore it in half.
Just leave it.
Is that rubber from the tires?
Can you imagine the ball?
Turn it.
Oops.
Turn the wheel.
Not bad, right?
Pretty okay.
Not bad at all.
The amount of oil is something.
Questionable.
Yeah, questionable, to say the least. But
There we go. So Joey, this is gonna give it the sound that we all want.
Another seal. Another seal that doesn't just want to pop out. Let's go, Steven.
Let's go.
There you go. So you got your two pieces. This one locks right here. This one goes on here, so you can put your socket on there to hold it.
Socket. What size is that socket again?
Don't know. And then you put this in here.
Put the drill at the other end.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and then
smart.
You just take a what's the name? Gun. All right, boys. So what we got here is the ZPE Grip Tech pulley. The reason why they call it a Grip Tech pulley is because If you look at the factory pulley, you'll notice that it's smooth, right? So the belt can slip, but that doesn't matter at only 11 pounds of boost. But as you increase boost, you're going to want to somehow increase grip. So if you notice, this has like a biting material on it that holds the belt. So that keeps it from spinning or slipping.
Gorilla grip.
Feel it.
It's very nice.
He's right. Feel it.
What's really nice about their setup too is they send you this hub. So we're gonna take this off. We're gonna unbolt this pulley. And now we're only gonna put this hub on here. So now you can change different pulleys anytime you want.
Oh, on the
Just by changing these.
without taking apart the whole blower. Makes
man.
sense. CPE.
They even sent you a couple of extra little, in case you lose
Yes,
some of those.
which we
screws.
will be losing those.
Yes. All right, man. So all we're gonna do now, we're gonna torque this down, get this on here, and put it all back together, brother.
Thank you very much.
I got to get back up the road. I got a long drive back to New Jersey.
I want to say something to you right now. I really
anything, bro.
appreciate you coming down because there's not a lot of people like you in this area. You know what I mean?
People from New Jersey. All right, boys. So we got us a lot done today, man. Not all that I wanted to get done. We ran into a lot of issues given the age and the mileage of the car. However, remember, Rich, you got to change like this. Yeah, a lot of the little rubber seals. We want to make sure that coolant hose that you gorillaed off. Yes. Make sure we get that. Make sure the way he did it, it was so like, it was like caveman. Anyway, so they are gonna go ahead and this blower has seen its better days. There's been a lot of oil that's been through this blower, but they're gonna clean it up as best as they can. The blower is making a little bit of noise when you turn it, so there is some sediment and dirt in the rotor packs. So we are spinning the blower. We're putting a little bit more stress on it, but hopefully you want it to hold together for how long?
If it gives us 5 miles, I'm okay with it. Nothing at
Well, we'll get you 5 miles for sure. I told him the key to this though is slow down on the burnouts, because spinning the blower really fast suddenly and stopping it suddenly is just putting more stress on some of the blower parts. So therefore I told him that. We'll see what he actually does. I don't know, but Richie Rich, man, you got it from here? Yes. You can put it all back together. The rest of this video will be footage from him.
From one brother to another. My brother. Thank you, man. Oh, it's not bad. Huh. It wasn't bad at all.
Oh. Yeah, she said that too.
See? I was prepared.
Yeah, you were. Hey!
No noise.
That sounds better now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This is our original broken connector that everyone said would always fail. And here is our understudy.
This is a very common thing to break on Hellcats, by the way. It gets old and brittle with all the heat cycles. We got this on eBay.
Doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
PCM, TCM, building, writing.
You know what, Steven? The car's not done yet, but you ever work on your project car and you haven't driven it in a while and you're just so excited to take it for a spin? Just take it for a spin. Ready? Quick throttle stab.
Sir, I think that was in reverse.
Oh boy.
It never ceases to.
It never gets old.
No.
That'll never get old.
The wine is everything.
Isn't it awesome?
Everything. What a sound. Like,
All right.
you can't hear that and not get excited.
You can't. Dude, the car's a bit much.
Can I get a few words?
Pull over for a second.
Collect your thoughts?
Collect your thoughts. I now understand these cars. That was awesome. The crazy part is usually we're like, oh, we'll do this car, it'll be kind of fun, and we'll get rid of it. I don't see this car going anywhere for a while. I think this is gonna be a fixture in the stable, and we're all gonna fight over who's gonna drive it and tune it first.